which is that one song that you want to be played at any of the weddings that you attend? Of course, from your album as well. But Bollywood
मेरा तो
song that you just cannot resist
प्यार
dancing.
प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया कि दिल करे हाय कोई ये बताए क्या होगा.
Also, Rata Lambia goes with all the weddings. I've seen a lot of couples grooving to the song. तेरे मेरे गल्ला हो गए मशहूर करना कभी तू मुझे नजरों से दूर किथे चलिए किथे चलिए इथे चलिए जानदा है दिल है ते जानदा है तू तेरे बिना मैं ना रहूं मेरे बिना तू किथे चलिए किथे चलिए किथे चलिए.
Then while we were in the studio, we were working on these songs. That's when we were looking for voices, and that is when Asees was a sure shot for us. Like we had zero doubts. We had to get her on this project. And it was really kind of her to listen to the song and liking it, and she was just there. Yeah, I think she was also seeing her own boy in her head while singing the song, which really worked for us. Got the right emotions out in the song.
मैंने तो शादी कर ली इस एल्बम
मैंने तो शादी कर ली
है album and got married to promote the album. सीधी सी बात. मेरे मत्थे टिक्का अखी सुरमा तैनू दिसदा ना टिंग डिंग 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 टिंग डिंग 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 मैं किन्ने करा इशारे तू चला है सिखदा ना.
Today we've been joined by Akshay, by IP and Asees Kaur to talk about the much anticipated project, the Marigold Project. Hello and thank you for your time today, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's Holi and I don't see your faces smeared with colors. Very neat guest you've got today. That too on Holi.
महाराष्ट्र की होली 7 तारीख को थी, हम मना चुके हैं. So we're done.
Asees, what about you? No colors?
No. The Holi was yesterday and I was traveling for shows. So जब तक मैं plan किया तब तक होली खत्म हो चुकी थी. So, no Holi for me.
He looks very serious. He's like, Holi is not meant for me.
We're talking about. Oh, even I was traveling. I was in Ahmedabad for a launch yesterday, and even I came back exactly like Asees said at night. तब कुछ भी नहीं था यहाँ पे. Like फिर वो after party का भी after वो चल रहा था. So, but happy Women's Day, guys.
Akshay is just kidding. He was all silver yesterday.
He was all silver. Exactly, the video you saw everywhere. That was me, the Baba Elaichi video. Fully silver.
Baba Elaichi video. But this is such an interesting occasion because you're talking about music. We're talking on the day, where only we hear music, people yelling, saying Happy Holi. But yes, Rang Barse is one song that I've been hearing, I think, for the last, I've heard that song for like about 20 times today. So, and, interestingly, Holi is not the only occasion that you associate with music. It's also the wedding season. And I'm talking about that because Apple Music has now come up with a very interesting aspect. I would, in fact, want Asees to tell our viewers what this is and how much does she associate herself with the entire project. Yes.
So you want me to talk about Special Room, which is in the Apple app. When you open the app, there's a special room called Shaadi Mubarak, and which features all your songs curated in a playlist. जिसमें आप बस जाएं, उसे खोलें रूम को, स्पेशल रूम को, शादी मुबारक नाम के, you'll find all the songs जो अपनी शादी पर बजाते हैं, whether it be a cocktail or a संगीत or a मेहंदी or a हल्दी or a विदाई. तो या आपका काम बहुत आसान कर दिया है Apple Music ने. Just go and open the room, Shaadi Mubarak, and you will listen to our songs from the Marigold Project also, because we feature in the special room.
Yes, I mean, what an interesting thing. How did the project happen? I mean, I want to understand this Marigold Project. How did the three of you got onto it? What were the expectations like, and how's the journey been so far?
I think the journey has been amazing. We started this 2 years back. We were just floating our songs around, ended up meeting Sony, ended up meeting Mr. Jaggi from Sony. He's the A&R head of Sony. And we ended up playing him a couple of our demos. And that is where the one song from the album called Kashni struck out. And that's the first song of the album. Asees has sung on it. Then that is when we decided, why not conceptualize and make it a full playlist of the whole journey of a wedding, where and even just like the Super Room, Shaadi Mubarak Super Room, even this is a one stop album or a playlist for you, which will take you through the whole journey of a wedding. अगर आपको विदाई का गाना चाहिए, आपको शादी का गाना चाहिए, cocktail, everything is there. And then while we were in the studio, we were working on these songs. That's when we were looking for voices, and that is when Asees was a sure shot for us. Like, we had zero doubts. We had to get her on this project. And it was really kind of her to listen to the song and liking it, and she was just there. Yeah, I think she was also seeing her own boy in her head while singing the song, which really worked for us. She got the right emotions out in the song.
मैंने तो शादी कर ली इस एल्बम
मैंने तो शादी कर ली है.
शादी कर ली.
Album and got married to promote the album. सीधी सी बात.
Correct.
But Asees, can we have you croon, one of the songs from the project? I mean, we would want to sort of hear.
Of course, of course. So, IP, मेरे मत्थे टिक्का आगे अखी सुरमा तेनु. So I'm just reminding myself of the lyrics. Yeah. IP आप गाएंगे साथ में क्या?
साथ में आई थिंक लैग आएगा या कुछ होगा, बट आई विल सिंग द मेल पार्ट.
हाँ, तो I'll stop. I'll wait for you to join in. मेरे मत्थे टिक्का अखी सुरमा तेनु दिसदा ना. Ding 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 ding. मैं किन्ने करा इशारे तू चला है सिखदा ना.
मैं चला ना जटिया मलाया मैं किथे टिकदा आ. ਮੁਟਿਆਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਤੋੜ ਤੋੜ ਸਤਲੁਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਿੱਟਦਾ ਆ.
हाँ, गल रही फिर मुंडिया पक्की बना दूं तेनू शायद दी मक्खी दिखा दूं सिखर दोपहरे तेनू चांदनी. हाय नी मेरी अख काशनी जो मिठी मिठी चाशनी. एक मेरी अख काशनी जो मिठी मिठी चाशनी. एक मेरी अख काशनी.
Wow, amazing, man. This actually reminds you of all the weddings that I have seen so far, and this is definitely one track that all Punjabis, I mean, teen Punjabi yahan pe hain, so all Punjabis will be grooving to. Thank you for that song, Asees. But tell me something more. This how did the project, how did you sort of conceptualize the project? And do we see the collaboration? I mean, the trio here doing any other special anytime soon? Do we see the bond going to another project now?
See, so conceptualization only I can tell you about. I was like a very last moment person to enter. So they have been working for like 1.5 years, 2 years on the album. And I was like, last year, you can say 30 days, I entered the scene, I sang it. I loved the songs. I was like, yes, I will do it. So I so thoroughly enjoyed singing the songs, and I really want to sing for them in future. Now the ball is in their court.
We'll definitely get her if we can afford her.
Yeah, हमारे mind I last days में हमारे mind में आप शुरू से थे.
No, but like Akshay said, हमने 1.5 साल actually काफी काम किया. There were more songs also that we were considering कि हम करें या ना करें. So and what sort of arrangement? There were 3-4 arrangements of all the tracks, and then finally we locked in on we first wanted to lock in on arrangements and the vibe before we got the singers to give their valuable time to us. So once we Akshay, me and Sony, we were confident that okay, this is the sound that we are going for. Then we asked kind people like Asees to come and lend their voice, and मजे आ गए.
मजे आ गए. Asees, मतलब इस project का एक secret that you would want to reveal, some fun story behind Maybe the track that you've just sung. Kuch to hoga.
So I think I was singing My Knee and टाइम मेरे रोके की बात चल रही थी घर पे और तो वहां पर मैं गाना गा रही हूँ और मैं इधर यहाँ पर साथ में मुझे ऑप्शंस कि क्या क्या
outfits.
guys just a second and I was calling my stylist बहन ये कलर नहीं ये कलर चले and like it's a very it was a very different moment that I was singing a wedding song and I was deciding my roka outfit but yeah it went well and बड़ा सही था यार so this is a fun fact और मैं सबको छेड़ रही हूँ एक सरप्राइज आने वाला है 26
Right. And Asees, you've also recorded the album in spatial audio, which is now available on Apple Music. Would you want to speak to us about that?
This special audio is a different altogether listening experience for all our listeners and I think this audio is made in such a way that it makes you feel closer to us, to the environment where the song was conceptualized, when it was made, how it was made. So it makes you feel the excitement and it makes you feel the depth of the musical instruments recorded. And I think जैसे आपको लगेगा कि आप सेम हमारे साथ जैम रूम में बैठकर गाना सुन रहे हैं. So it's that's why it's called special. And I think you guys will be better to answer it in a technical way.
It's basically a mixing technique where we can make the whole experience of listening to the song more immersive and जैसे कि अगर मुझे चाहिए कि शहनाई ना 45 डिग्री से कुछ 10 मीटर की लेंथ से मुझे आवाज आनी चाहिए कि वहां से बज रहा है. So the technology is so precise that we can actually design all these elements. So हमने जब पहली बार सुना we were like, hey, ये क्या हो रहा है? हेडफोन उतार के हम सुन रहे हैं, आवाज कहाँ से आ रही है? So it's really beautiful. It's a new form of technology और एक साल से Apple Music पे वैसे भी चल रहा है. Now finally people are also getting aware of it and all you need is a decent stereo headphones and you can enjoy the immersive experience.
This is a groundbreaking technology which Apple has come out with, and again with respect to our album and otherwise also, music is such an integral part of your daily life, and what better than actually making you feel that you are part of these musicians, you're part of the composers, and आप साथ बैठ के आपको in a way you are also getting into the mind of the composer, what he must have thought or he or she must have thought of it while creating, or while adapting to the spatial effect where things are just moving around with you. You can even track your head and the song will move along with you. So I feel everybody should download the app at the earliest and get on it to experience it.
And I'm coming back to the Marigold Project. It's a wedding themed album. ऐसा तो हो नहीं सकता कि मैं ये ना पूछूं कि which are those wedding songs that you have grooved to? कौन सा है? I mean, which is that one song that you want to be played at any of the weddings that you attend? Of course, from your album as well. But Bollywood song that you just cannot resist dancing.
प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया?
हैं? During weddings?
Yeah,
you want an honest answer or you want
a safe answer?
But have you actually grooved to that song?
Of course. In fact, we play so many shows also, and people dance to that song so much, and we dedicate that song to the groove, wow. And it's just, it's all fun. In the end, you don't literally mean everything in that, but it's a lot of fun because it's also sort of saying ye kya kar diya pyar mein. Because if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I would have said ki arey shaadi wadi kya hota hai yaar, theek hai, it's fine, just live your life. And here I am, and I've been married for a month now. So for me, that
wedding has changed you. Wedding has changed you.
I think getting the right girl has changed him, because even what I remember, एक साल पहले तक even he was like, शादी वो क्या होता है? He's talking about 2 years, एक साल जब भी courtship dating शुरू हुआ, and now it's been a month. He's he's a changed man.
Wow.
I hope for good. So Asees, what song Would you?
No, IP, you have to sing that song from Satte Pe Satta. ऐसे तो हो नहीं सकता कि हम छोड़ दें आपको.
आखिर क्या है ऐसी भी मजबूरी, ओ मिल गए दिल फिर भी क्यों है ये दूरी, और दम है तो उनसे छीन के ले आएंगे, दीना घर वालों ने अगर मंजूरी, प्यार हमें किस मोड़ पे ले आया, कि दिल करे हाय कोई ये बताए क्या होगा.
Asees, which is that one track. We know we love Rata Lambiya. We just love, adore that track. Would you want to sing that? I mean, वो भी प्यार के लिए है, wedding से पहले वाला.
Yeah. Also, Rata Lambiya goes with all the weddings. I've seen a lot of couples grooving to the song, and a lot of couples, and especially Dulhans grooving to that Makhna also. मैं छोड़ा ही घर बार में. हमने एकदम ट्रैवल सॉन्ग बनाया था, लड़कियों ने एकदम शादी सॉन्ग बना दिया उसे. So yes, I think Rata Lambiya is one of the songs which has been really loved. So I'll say. तेरे मेरे गल्ला हो गए मशहूर, करना कभी तू मुझे नजरों से दूर, किथे चलिए किथे चलिए किथे चलिए, जानदा है दिल है ते जानदा है तू, तेरे बिना मैं ना रहूं मेरे बिना तू, किथे चलिए किथे चलिए किथे चलिए, काटू कैसे राता ओ सावरे, जिया नहीं जाता सुन बावरे, कि राता लंबिया लंबिया रे, कटे तेरे संगिया संगिया रे, कि राता लंबिया लंबिया रे, कटे तेरे संगिया संगिया रे.
Wow. And I have to say this, that this song was very special for, the couple, the on-screen couple, Kiara and Sid, to take the next big decision of their lives. So Shesha definitely played the part. Akshay, for you, which is that one track?
I'm going to request Asees and IP to sing this one. It's an old song. I'm picking up a very cool song which Amit Trivedi had done back in the day called "Gal Mitti Mitti Bol." बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग तरीके से उसने convey करा है girl को कि how he likes her and all, and the whole family is involved. It's very groovy. So that is something which has really stuck with me through the years. I would request Asees and IP to sing some lines from Gal Mitti Mitti.
I can only do chorus.
IP start करेगा फिर.
गल मिट्टी मिट्टी बोल, रस कानों विच गोल, बजने दे ताशे ढोल, नन्हे नैना तू खोल, चाहत के मोती रोल, वे मोरी तेनू
ना दौलत में तू तो अगोरी तेनू चांद की मैं चूड़ी पहनावा, तू कर दे चारा दे मैं डोली ले आवा, कल मिठी मिठी बोल 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 बोल.
Wow. And this was from Aisha. I mean, like, this
Aisha,
was
2010, yeah.
2012. It was released in 2012. Of course, it must have been composed in 2010. Wow, it's been like 13 years now. Great. Anything else that,
So I think that is the beauty of sound arrangement, which we have done for Marigold Project also. Like after so many years, you will still find the songs fresh and relatable, and people will be able to relate with the sound and the production along with the lyrics. So that is a well thought production, and the whole project. What's it? खुद के प्रोडक्शन की तारीफ हो रही है, क्या बात?
क्या बात?
Polite applause.
So we really wish you all the best for the Marigold Project. It's going to be an instant hit with the listeners. So thank you so much, IP, Akshay, and Asees, for your time, for speaking to us about so many things. And yes, those wedding songs that you absolutely love. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.